And 7-year-old Jenri Rivera from Guatemala heard his first noise this afternoon in Fort Wayne after receiving a cochlear implant. The sound of his mother's voice.
News Channel 15's Jenri Rivera and photojournalist Ross Kinsey were there when the implant was turned on. And tonight, Jesse brings us the story of how Jenri wound up in Fort Wayne in order to hear for the first time. Jesse?
Yeah, this story started 3 years ago when Aaron Van Ort of Grand Rapids, Michigan, met Jenri on a mission trip to Guatemala.
This is 7-year-old Jenri Rivera. He was born deaf, but on Monday, something amazing happened. What Jenri would normally see as just this became this. Jenri made sure everyone in the room knew he could hear Dr. Tina Sheehan's hand smacking the table, and that not every noise was welcomed. Jenri came to America and received his life-changing operation after Aaron Van Ort of Grand Rapids, Michigan met him on a mission trip to Guatemala. Aaron's next mission became giving Jenri the gift of hearing.
So there was something special about him from the beginning. And I started talking to him, but he couldn't hear me, and I knew my Spanish wasn't that bad, so I started asking around, and they said, well, he hasn't heard since he was little, but no one had known why. They hadn't done any tests. So I was like, okay, we need to figure this out, and that's when we started the whole process.
Aaron received help to get the process started from Ray of Hope Medical Missions, a not-for-profit group in Fort Wayne.
A couple of the local doctors here have worked with Ray of Hope, and they had contacted me, and I had one phone call with Aaron, and I was on board.
The $40,000 equipment was donated by Advanced Bionics, and the procedure was performed by Dr. Disher at Lutheran Hospital. Little Jenri heard his family for the first time. His family in tears at the news.
They said they're very content, and that she's like about ready to bawl her eyes out, basically.
Jenri has at least several more months in America as he works on his speech and learns to understand what he hears. The journey may not be over, but Aaron couldn't be happier with where it was today.
I had like a flashback to that first time I met him when he couldn't hear me, and he could this time, so it was just everything we've done the past 3 years came flooding back, and it was all worth it.
If you'd like to learn more about Jenri or Ray of Hope Medical Missions, head to our website a little later this evening and click on this story. Jenri Rivera, News Channel 15.